Hello and welcome to episode 31 of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. On this episode I attempt to finish the Sudoku puzzle I began yesterday. I don't get it completed. It's a tough puzzle. I need to get better at Sudoku. I have got so much space to fill. What am I going to talk about today? I will talk my favorite television shows. I could talk about anything I want really. When I was young I remember watching 8 is Enough, Three's Company, Knight Rider, The Greatest American Hero, The Fall Guy, DC Follies, The Dukes of Hazzard. One thing I remember is that Highway to Heath was on Sunday nights. I dreaded that show. Not because it was not good. For some reason it scared me. I might have been, because I saw fire on the show. I don't know why it scared me so much. All I remember is that it did frighten me. What other shows can I remember? Love Connection. I remember watching Love Connection a lot. I also watched The Price is Right, Bewitched, Double Dare. I don't remember ever watching the news on television. I do remember watching some of the Oliver North hearings. The show I thought was the funniest was DC Follies. I am sure I laughed a lot watching that show. My favorite show was probably Dukes of Hazzard. The General Lee was awesome. I don't care about cars much anymore, but if I had a dream car it would be the General Lee. I remember watching Lucille Ball on Three's Company. She was not a cast member of the show. She would share some of the funniest Three's Company scenes. I also liked it when she would be on the show. I also remember watching The Jetsons and Flintstones. My favorite character on Dukes of Hazzard was Roscoe. I never thought I watched a lot of television growing up. It seems I must have. I did not watch basketball, baseball, football. I did watch car racing on Ab's Wide World of Sports. What else can I say about the shows I watched? I probably watched more television when I was younger than I watched movies. I also watched MASH. It was always so exciting to hear about what the new shows were going to be on television in the fall. I also watched Tool Time, Northern Exposure. You know I miss that time when I was so excited to hear about what shows were coming on television in the fall. I don't pay attention to what new shows are coming on television now. I watched the original Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager. So it's Star Trek that is my favorite series. I watched so many of the shows. Traveling through space, meeting people, overcoming obstacles, visiting new planets. It sounds like fun. I also watched a lot of World Wrestling Federation growing up. Andre the Giant was my favorite. So tall. Wow, I sure did watch a lot of television. I watched Starsky and Hutch, Hunter. Magnum P.I. was one of my favorites. The Ferrari was great. So cool. How long could I go on saying all the television shows I watched? I am sure I watched Julia Child. I don't think I watched a lot of cooking shows. I was not much into cooking when I was younger. When I got older is when I started to watch a lot of cooking shows. I don't remember ever cooking any of the food I saw on cooking shows. other than making pizza. I wonder if my time would have been better spent doing other things besides watching television. Did I enjoy watching television? I don't remember if I did when I was younger. I do still watch a few shows on television. So I have watched a lot of television all of my life. When I was younger I never liked to read very much. I read a lot more now than when I did when I was younger. I wonder if watching television had taught me anything. What have I learned by watching television? I am not quite sure. Do I need to learn anything from watching television? Maybe I have learned that I like to watch things that make me smile or laugh. What has watching television taught me? I have never known about it that much. What could I do besides watching television? I suppose I do like watching television a little. Actually all I need is a sunny day. I don't need television. A sunny day was a little breeze and a kite. Being outside in the fresh air and moving around. That is what I enjoy. I think sometimes watching television made me miserable. I wonder why. Was it that I don't like watching television, or that I did not like the show? Or was I having a bad day? I think I learn a lot more reading books than I do watching television or watching movies. In my younger days I listened to the radio it seems like all the time. I did not like quiet. There had to be noise all the time. Did listen to all that radio help me learn anything? I listened to a lot of music, sports talk. I did not want to listen to the radio yet I kept doing it. I complained that I listened to the radio. Yet I kept listening to the radio. I don't listen to the radio much anymore. I don't think I learn that much when I listen to the radio. At least not the type of radio I listened to, which was a lot of sports. Radio seems like a lot of noise to me. I would rather do something else than listen to the radio. I don't miss listening to the radio at all. I wonder why I got into the habit of listening to the radio to begin with. What was the first radio show I listened to? It takes so much energy to listen to the radio. It's so noisy. I just could not stand to have quiet around me. Now quiet does not bother me. The times in my life when I look back that I enjoyed the most don't involve watching television or watching radio. The times I remember enjoying the most were a sunny day. I enjoy playing video games more than I do watching television or listening to radio. I have spent a lot of my life looking at a glowing screen. Oh, well. If anyone listened to this I don't know that it's that interesting to you. But, I did fill up an empty page with lots of words. One thing I do wish I could do better was write movie, TV show reviews. I also wish I could write better book reviews. I will work on it. As you see, or are about to see. Its Sudoku puzzle is giving me a lot of trouble. It's frustrating me. It seems that I am never going to get it solved. And I want to get it solved. Yesterday I thought it was going to be easy to solve. Today I know this Sudoku puzzle is going to give me a tough time. I am sure I will get it finished tomorrow. I hope to see you here again tomorrow. I hope you enjoy my rambling talk. Have a great evening. Good night.